The girl reached out to grab the ladder but almost lost her life. When she looked down and saw the endless drop below, her fear of heights kicked in. She was too scared to keep climbing. But her best friend, who was already above her, mocked her for being a coward. That made the girl furious. She swore she would climb all the way to the top of the abandoned signal tower, which stood 3,000 meters tall, just to prove her friend wrong. What she didn't realize was that the bolts on the ladder were already loose. Every step she took could have been her last. After 2 hours of dangerous climbing, the two girls finally reached a small platform halfway up the tower. But that wasn't their final goal. The tip of the tower was still far above them. When the girl saw the final ladder had no safety railings at all, she got scared like any normal person. Her legs went weak, and her hands were sweaty. One small slip could mean falling from thousands of meters in the air. Her friend kept yelling at her from above, telling her to hurry up. With no choice, the girl stood up and shook the ladder. It seemed steady, so she took a deep breath and started to climb. She told herself to stay calm and keep moving, but her friend thought it would be funny to shake the ladder on purpose. The girl screamed at her to stop. That one careless move almost got them both killed. What should have taken just a few minutes took the girl nearly 30 minutes to finish, because she was too scared to move fast. When the girl looked like she had no strength left, her friend tried to pull her up, but just then, the ladder suddenly shook again. The girl almost fell. Thankfully, her safety rope held her in place. With her friend's help, she finally reached the top of the tower. Standing that high above the ground, with the whole world beneath her feet, Amy felt a rush of excitement. All her fear disappeared. But when they finished taking photos and tried to climb down, they realized going down was much harder than going up. To be safe, the girl slowly moved one foot down to find the next ladder step. Her friend held her hand from above. At first, things went smoothly, but after only a few steps, something went wrong. In a critical moment, the friend grabbed the top of the tower tightly and kept the girl from falling. She never thought this climb would turn into such a nightmare. The girl pushed past her limits. Holding onto the rope, she climbed back up with all her strength. Soon, her hand reached the final ladder. There was only about 1 meter left to the top. With her friend's help, she pulled herself to safety. The girl quickly took out her phone to call for help, but there was no signal at that height. Now both of them began to panic. If no one came to rescue them, they could die of thirst or hunger. Then the girl had an idea. They could drop the phone to the ground. If it didn't break, the message might go through. Her friend agreed and took off her shoe. She placed the phone, already sending a message, inside it. To protect the phone, she also pulled out her safety pad and stuffed it into the shoe. When everything was ready, the two girls tossed the shoe off the tower, placing all their hope in it. Now, here's the question for you. Do you think that one shoe could save them?